Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. Usually I do Exitus Elite and Powell Elite Systems videos, y'all. This is going to be training, and it's going to be for both. It's really universal for anything, y'all, but I just want to show you some of the things that's in my mind right now. When I go to do posts on Facebook, y'all, usually what I'm doing, I've got a private chat just for us, for my G1000 and G2000 members, right? So I continue to talk to these on a regular basis, not every day, but a good deal of the time I am. And there's enough in here that they talk back and forth to each other. And these are really talented people. So I love the fact that they can help each other even if I'm not there. If I went to the Labor Day weekend and we were at the lake house and I'm out in the water all day or something, and they're asking questions, they can help each other out, this kind of thing, So, but let me show you this, y'all. Often what I will do is I will type something teaching them or a thought, or somebody asks me a question, and I put something really good right here. These are things we take for granted that we know. And when you do online business for a while, you don't even think about the things you know. It's just there. It's in the back of the, it's in storage, basically. So when I do bring something up, what I like to do then, y'all, is I will literally turn it into a post on Facebook. Take out anybody's name or anything like that, y'all, and just put in, whatever needs to be put in. But this is basically what I said right here, y'all. Do the work and the leads come in. Kind of funny how that works, huh? I'm here every day and working. I love when my son goes back to school and get into a good routine. That is when the money comes in. Watch. Make it a routine and have fun. This beats the heck out of working 65 hours a week in a restaurant that you can believe. Find and make a good routine for yourself and your strengths, and use your strengths. Do this and it can be a lot easier than you think. Keep it simple. So I just talked about how important it is using your strengths, however you plan on getting out to people, things of that nature, y'all. Here's another post I did right here talking about how I got free from a job, where I started. You start and you go with what you got, y'all. Go when you come as you are, I guess is the best way to think of it. When I say that, I always think about church and things of that nature, y'all. But nobody is polished and at their highest level on day one. You never will be. It'd be odd if you were. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, come as you are. And I wanted to show people, y'all, I was making six-figure income when all I had was a $299, an old S3 phone, my first cell phone. To be honest, y'all, I waited. I did not want a phone. I saw the problems it caused at work and stuff like that, so I tried to really stay away from it. So I had a phone and a $4 stand that I had bought. I bought the $4 stand because in the images and pictures, almost it was always my son, and I was never in it. I had purchased it before I even thought about getting online business. The first day I got an online business, y'all, was the same day my $4 stand came in the mail. God does things for you sometimes, y'all. So sitting at a kitchen table at night to edit, run around, mash record, come sit back down. I guarantee you that's exactly what this was. It was 7 years ago. Y'all, and here's me, even when I was doing my teaching, this is 1.6 thousand views 7 years ago on how I do Facebook. I was getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day. This is me at my kitchen table, which is this one right here. It's a little bit further over at that time. I rearranged, the kitchen here. But we had a dry erase board showing people how I did things. And that was it, y'all. It was the same $299 phone and a $4 stand. I didn't even have 100 leads yet, y'all. I was number one in the business. I was able to get free from a job. I was able to leave that 26-year profession in restaurants in 6 months' time by using this. I didn't have nothing else. I was doing Facebook and a little bit of YouTube at that time, but not an awful lot. When I really started focusing at YouTube, y'all, that's when the big commissions started coming in. But I want you to understand, the purpose of this post is you don't have to be polished. What's more important than how well you are at editing, and you're going to see people that are really good at editing. That's their strengths, right? They're doing what they're supposed to do. But I want you to understand that you don't need that necessarily, y'all. If you believe in a business and you learn to let go, you can have your phone with arm's length walking around your yard or going down the road and make incredible income, y'all. I didn't have 100 subs. I know I didn't. And I was making six-figure income. And the reason why is this person right here was on fire. I was very, very, very proud of this person sitting right here. I did 30-some videos before I made my first commission. And that was only $33 when that took place, y'all. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. What you have in you and your sincerity and belief is the answer. And that's going to outdo any editing. Ain't got a chance. And any Mickey Mouse bouncing up on the screen, and where you are at this time, y'all, you evolve using your strengths. I was the most artistic in every school I went to. I'm really good at figuring things out. I want to stand out from other people. That's why I made all my sales page, capture pages, things that I use Power Lead systems. I do all these things, all these pages right here, y'all, for my team and stuff like that, y'all, and the training, because I want to make us stand out from other people. So I'm smart in that sense. I'm using common sense. So, and I get people to, what do you call it, incentivize by, if they come in at G500 or higher, I'll put them in this. Well, y'all, almost everybody comes in at G2000, and it was April 30th since I had my last G1000 that just came in day before yesterday, right? But since April the 30th, every person has came in at G2000. Imagine every person that you get for months coming at 2000 on a level. What kind of life-changing income would that do for you? Me incentivizing people because of my private chat, because of this, because of my 3-generation bonus training, because of the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe files and things of these that I'm giving my team that's helping us, y'all. This has really good training. And not only do I give it to my team, and look, this was the same month I got free from the job. May 7th of 2015 is when I walked away from that 26-year profession. And me coming home, my son is 15. He's almost the height that I am. He's got bigger feet than I do. And here I am, I've been home for more than half his life. And I'm telling y'all, the way I did it is going all the way back. This is that same time where I was doing them videos sitting there. They look basically the same. It wasn't because I had Mickey Mouse bounce on the screen and I hadn't evolved and all this framing and stuff. Don't worry about that stuff. If you got strengths and do that, you evolve to it in due time, that's great. But to be honest, y'all, your message and what you think and your belief and what's coming out of your mouth is going to do so much more than whether or not you're good at editing. Believe me, y'all, there was no editing taking place during this time frame. I'll tell you the impressive thing, because I didn't know how to edit, I got good at not messing up. Ain't that crazy? So in a way, it made me better. When I mass record, I was like, I got to run with this, Now, here's another thing. Some people think that if you are too polished, they can't do it. So when you are out there with just your phone, or you're going down the road and you shoot a video and you're letting go, man, let these people feel you. Let them know what you're saying, what you're thinking, how you think about your business, what it means to you, what it means to your family. That's what's going to make the difference. This is the glue that the people that make it have that you don't, that most of y'all don't. And you're like, I'm putting the work in. Why ain't this working? It's because you're not letting go. I'm telling you, man, that's the biggest thing that so many people are lacking between the ones that make it and don't, and they don't understand. That's that little bit difference. It makes a huge difference in whether you make it or not in your online business. So that's going to be a thing right here. My timeline, y'all, is usually about prove progress, welcome, congratulate, uplift people. I'm showing the training, things like that. The ideas I have often is from questions, or I just get off the phone, this guy had this, or Miss Jamie, who came in to the G1000 day before yesterday, the exact same thing. She had said something talking about how people can be intimidated. And she's absolutely, this is Miss Jamie right here, as a matter of fact, just came in, my newest member in the G1000. So that's really important to have these things. But what I am learning, y'all, more and more on Facebook, is if you have a post, and I did it again because I wanted to prove this. Okay, this just went up a few minutes ago, and it's talking about, do the work and the leads come in. I don't have a person's face. I don't have anything there. This is a Power Lead Systems thing, basically. So I'm going to leave this here for a little while. Now, I'm going to change this out and put a picture of me with it. And you're going to see that the engagement goes up a lot more. Facebook does better when they have people in the image. It's happening more and more and more. So it's the things you can learn from. Maybe that's what you've got to do. You're going to have to get over your hang-ups sometimes. And it becomes more of, is my hang-ups more important to me or making it? Am I ready to make it that I'm ready to put images of myself? Would I be, here's the thing, y'all. When I'm sitting here doing these images and I'm doing all the thumbnails, let me get back, I'll show you some of my thumbnails real quick. Give you some examples, I think here. Okay, let me see here. I don't think I got any of these. That's unusual. Usually, well, these are a little bit different. Okay, but here's an example right here. It's not exactly the same, but the same. This is a picture of me and my son cutting up. I took this in the mirror at the theater. So there was a urinal in the background, so I had to erase that, right? But y'all, I have to sit there and take pictures in the bathroom. For me, I'll give you an example. This is one of them right here, y'all. This is an old one, but you get the idea if it pops up. Okay, yeah, here you go. I look like I'm constipated, right? That don't matter. The whole point is I'm taking images and pictures of if we're out and about, if a sale comes in, me and my son, whatever we're doing, or me and my girlfriend, or if I'm by myself on the boat or whatever, I like to post that right there today because it's real time when this came in. People love this stuff. But at the same time, y'all, I do have a lot of images where I'll just go get cleaned up the best I can, I feel like I need to be. And I sit there, I go stand in front of the mirror, and I take out the background, and then I have these images that I can make thumbnails with or whatever art to help brand me into whatever it's going to be. But a perfect example is this right here, y'all. Give me 2 seconds here. Here you go. This is me and my son, and that was $1,000 that came in, and this is me and him. First day of school, me taking him to his favorite restaurant. I wanted to make sure he started off good. He got up that morning really good on time. Like a lot of kids, is 15 years old. He's on a computer a lot. His days and nights gets mixed up about in the middle of, his summer vacation. So you got to steer him back in to go into bed on time, things like that, y'all. So I wanted to make sure I want him to know I appreciated him getting up and doing a good job, getting the shower that morning, getting to school on time, coming out happy, excited, stuff like that. Talk about how good his teachers were. He had 2 teachers that he really liked a lot, things of that nature, y'all. So while we're out and about, $1,000 commission comes in. Of course I'm going to take a picture of this, y'all. People want your life. They want to know what's going on in your life as well. So even though I do proof progress, welcome, congratulate, uplift, things like that, y'all, the more you are in the images, and this is what Facebook is teaching me, the more important it is, for engagement, okay? Now, this was an image I took. This is Stacy's grandson. We go to this place called Treasure Hunt, and these are items that have been returned from Amazon, Lowe's, Walmart, whatever, these locations. And there's nothing wrong with 99% of the things. But they start for $10, and then every day it drops down $8, $6, $4, $2, until it's $1. And then on Thursdays, they're closed to restock everything, right? So we found this thing for $10, took it home, absolutely nothing wrong with it, y'all. I have bought so many things from this. It's stainless steel, big trash cans in the back here. Oh man, I mean, it's just too many things to even list. But it's a fun place to go to, right? But things like this, y'all, is exactly what I would also post on my timeline. I blew this up for Stacy's grandson, Bentley. This has to be the coolest pool raft ever. Star Wars Starfighter raft that shoots water. I can actually fit into this thing, to be honest. What guy would not want to sit in this raft? It looks like a, something from Star Wars, especially if you're old like I am and grew up in that era. So to me, it becomes, your timeline is going to be about letting people connect with you. More than anything, the underlying thing that you should be doing is letting people connect with you. Now, when I do videos, this is the first time I've ever done a hat, to be honest. One of the first times. But I wear a hat on a regular basis. And a lot of times when I do videos, I'll come in here, I'll get squared away a little bit, try to, clean myself up before I come in here, per se, to make videos and stuff. But at the same time, I want you to be you. I want you, if you wear tank tops, I'm in North Carolina. I should have been raised in Florida. I think the stork messed up, to be honest. So a lot of times I'm wearing tank tops. When I'm outside, man, I keep a pretty good tan because I like to stay outside so much. Usually 70 degrees or better, the top is off the car, I get a good tan during that time, right? So in my sense, I've always had that beach kind of thing, at least for the last 10 years I can think of. So when I sit down and mass record, I'll be me. I just want to be me. And if that's you wearing a hat or whatever it is, I'm telling y'all, go with that, y'all. What you say and what's going to come out your mouth is way more important than how you look. And it kind of filters back in that same thing. I'm entirely blind in my right eye. I had low self-esteem, for a long time. I literally went 20 years, I'd say at least a couple of decades, where I had absolutely no pictures of me at all. And I'm sorry, this is the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. Come through as a lead and I'll send it to you. That's all you got to do if you just want to get this. Lots of information in here, y'all. Okay, here you go. Another reason that this image meant so much to me was I didn't have any pictures of me and my son, to be honest, y'all. And I wanted my freedom for me and my son more than I cared what anybody thought. And it was really, really hard. Even though I was sitting down at my kitchen table, it was really hard for me to mash record and run around there and tell people because my low self-esteem, the hang-ups I had were severe, to be honest. I went decades without having a picture of myself. Literally, it's like I didn't exist if you look back now because I didn't want to be any pictures. I definitely wasn't any videos. And to go from that to having 1,400 YouTube videos, taking images of myself for this, think about what my low self-esteem, how much my self-esteem had changed. My outcome in life has changed. The way I look at myself, the way I think about myself. And a lot of y'all, you're doing this to yourself. If you're blind in your right eye, or if you're missing an ear, or if you think you're too fat, or you're missing too much hair, or if you think you've got too much of a country accent, or if you don't think you speak good enough English or whatever, y'all, belief is a universal language. And I've said that so many times in my videos, but what I'm trying to tell you is when you sit down and mesh record, if you're so big that you can barely sit in a chair and people can see you, for the first few seconds, you know what? They might say, wow, that's a big dude. But y'all, if you let go and you show people sincerity and you believe in this business and tell them the big picture, why you're here, why you love this business, what am I doing? I'm changing my life with this right here, with this video right here, and things like that. When you do that and sincerity comes across, and sincerity is the answer, these people ain't going to care if you're missing an eye or if you're whatever. Dude, I'm serious. Because belief is a universal language. People are going to see that and they're going to be looking forward. They'll subscribe to your channel and they'll be looking for the next video. That's the God's honest truth, y'all. I know that. Well, I will tell you this. Even though financially I got into online business for that, man, I'm going to tell you what it has done for me and my son. The reason that image means so much to me, and meant so much to me even back then, is I didn't have any pictures of me and my son because I was always the one behind the camera. I'd tell people, well, I was the one behind the camera. It's the reason, I'm not in the image. But it wasn't true. I couldn't run away from me being partially blind and seeing it, and I couldn't stand it. I didn't want to be part of that. And so literally, a lot of my son's childhood, I wasn't even in the pictures. This video, I had done probably, I don't know, maybe 100 videos plus, sitting at that kitchen table. While I was still working 65 hours a week in a restaurant, my son could tell the difference, right? He wanted to be part of what I was doing, and he asked me, could he? So at the end of the video, y'all, he said bye to everybody, and he was waving, and he was telling everybody to come through and check out the business, right? It was something real simple as that, right? But that image, when I went back, this was actually the video itself. Now, I took a still, image of it, of the video, and that was so sweet to me. It meant more to me than anything, and I used that. And this image right here, I got out to Facebook and showed people, y'all, and I told them, I said, this is why I'm doing online business for me and my son right here. And it became something for me. It was almost like what would you call it? It's almost like an icon, or whatever you want to call it. It represented me. People saw that image and knew it was me and my little boy, right? But to be honest, y'all, it was the first time God was working on me in so many ways. It's not just financial. And to be honest, to change my hang-ups and things like that, there was so much going on. That was so much more than people realize. And that's what happened, y'all. So, in my opinion, online business is a lot about you getting over your hang-ups. Because God's going to have to get you right before I think He's going to put you in front of thousands of people. I think you've got to do certain things. The fact that the higher the ticket, the more people are going to want to connect with you. Now think about this, y'all. This is common sense stuff, y'all, if you really think about this. I don't go down the road giving out $1,000 or $2,000 like Exitus Elite has to people I don't know. People are going to want to know who you are. You know, what's going on? What, you know, do you believe in your business? Are you applying action? Are you accessible? Will you answer the phone? Those are the things that people are going to want to know about you. And the only way that you're going to get there is to get over your hang-ups and be accessible, because people join people. And that's exactly what I'm teaching you right now. All right, y'all. If you came here and you're in Power Elite Systems already, you already know how awesome it is. Frank's got a new sales funnel. I'm sure that's probably why 90% of y'all are even looking Power Elite Systems, unless you're old school like me. Me personally, y'all, I will tell you this, and I just made that post. Let me show you this. I made $67 yesterday in Power Elite Systems. This is $86 today. I just logged in just to see how much money I had made inside of Power Elite Systems. I blew it up to make this screenshot right here for Facebook. Yes, that is gas money. Yes, that is taking me and my son or girlfriend, all three of us, out to eat. Is that the cell phone payments? Absolutely, these are appreciative things. But the cash cow, y'all, it's your primary business. I've always used Power Elite Systems to brand me so that I could make my 3-generation bonus training. These are some of the videos I've been doing right here. Simple Rule was the last one I did a few minutes ago. But all this training right here, y'all, that makes me stand out. These cherry picked, you know, the best videos. I made $8,600. Matter of fact, shows you this. Showing exactly how I made $8,600 in 2 weeks with leveraging and proof, right? Exitus Elite, Power Elite Systems. 600 was Power Elite Systems. Great, right? That's not bad. 8,000 was Exitus Elite. And this is why I was remodeling this kitchen. I was remodeling the bathroom and remodeling the living room and remodeling my girlfriend's house. Literally, everything on the inside had to be done. And I'm still making really good income in the process. And so Power Elite Systems is the backbone to my primary businesses. If I didn't make a dime inside of Power Elite Systems, I wouldn't care, to be honest, y'all. I'm using it to brand me, to make me stand out from other people, and I've been doing that for years. By doing so, y'all, I've been #1 in every business I've ever done. #1 or #2 in the world in everything. And I only do paid advertising. I sit down, mesh record, tell people what I think about my business, and I use Power Elite Systems to brand me. Just like this image, just like this page, just like the training, you know, whatever I'm doing, y'all, that's what I'm doing, and it makes me stand out from other people, because to use what I've got, you got to be part of our team. And incentivize it by saying, you come at G1000, G2000, I put your first member in for you. You understand what I'm saying? So it makes me stand out from other people as well. All right. So Power Elite Systems is a powerhouse. Exitus Elite is it's the cash cow. It's just the cash cow, y'all, so I can tell you. I've been with Exitus Elite for working on my 7th year. It's an 8-year-old business, the best owner, best quality pages. They're absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, this page right here, give you some idea. This up here at the top, I really worked hard to make this page as beautiful as what the capture pages are inside of Power Elite. Inside of Exitus Elite. So even though I used Power Elite Systems and I put all the information in here, all the links are going. This is Miss Jamie that just came at G1000. This is her page. I put Udemy in here as well. Let's see. Let me show you another one. Who is this? This is my buddy Clarence. He's in this also. Here is Calvin. And who is this right here? This is just giving an example. Brian Bearden, he is one of our newest G2000 members that came in here. So I'm doing a little bit of work, but at the same time, I felt like that these people were lacking was you had an awesome capture page that's inside of Exitus Elite, one of the many pages, right? I love this page. But at the same time, what was lacking was when it went to this VSL page, there was no one to connect with. So what I wanted to do was I take the VSL page 6-minute video, but I wanted to add about 1.5 minutes of me talking about it. So that's what I did. So as beautiful as these capture pages are, let me show you what I did up here at the top. And this is for all my team. We bought a 40-foot yacht, or I bought a 40-foot yacht.
Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell.
From using Exitus Elite over the years, right? So this is me laying at the yacht. $1,000 commission came in right here.
I just wanted to show you this.
So I'm giving these people someone to connect with, but I want you to watch this right here. While I was editing the actual picture, video, another $1,000 came in. So here I am making $2,000 in a very short period of time. Now, to be honest, the G2000s is where the big money's at. You know, it's just, and more people go on G2000 than the G1000s, to be honest. So I just want to give you an example. So this gives you some time frame of, it's been a little while when I made this video right here. But anyhow, I wanted to give these people someone to connect with that had a lot of credibility. I know the owner. I know the business. I've been number one. I stayed number one a good deal of the time inside the company. I apply a lot of action. The support is awesome. I can be a beacon basically for this business. And it's the one thing I felt that was lacking from the company. So I wanted to fill that gap, and I was a good candidate. I've got over 400 videos for a company. Nobody's even probably got half the content that I provided for Exitus Elite over the years. So I become a good candidate for doing it. So this is what I provide for my team. Then I actually did an actual presentation webinar. I did a great job as PowerPoint. Started at 8 a.m. one day. I didn't finish till 5 a.m. the next morning after shooting a video and editing it out and stuff like that. PowerPoint came out really well. And then this is talking about what being home for half my son's life, literally from the image I showed you earlier, to him being 15 years old now, dad being home. Literally, I go pick my son up from day. We could go to the movie theater. I take him to his favorite restaurant. We spend time together. I get away from the computer. I get away from doing videos. It's just me and my son, and it's priceless. Why would I be free if I'm not taking the time to do this? My dad's got Parkinson's. He is bedridden right now, 70-some-year-old man. I've got the freedom to come and go. I can do whatever I want. I'm not stuck in a restaurant every day. Literally half my son's week. He couldn't stay in his own house because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were 14-hour shifts. And that's not including getting there and coming back home. My son couldn't stay in his house because my shifts were too long. Back to back to back. So literally for half his week, he couldn't even be home. Imagine that, y'all. Coming from that to being home, taking my son to school, picking him up, going to the movie theater, joking and cutting up, having fun, y'all. This is where this image is. Let me see if I can find it real quick, y'all. Let me show you how often we go to movie theaters. All the way from, look how short he is. I was bending over to get down here in the image, y'all. This right here was at the movie theater. This right here was at the movie theater. I've got new images as well with me and my son at the movie theater. It's just, go watch something. A Tuesday at 4 o'clock. We just ate at Brooklyn Pizzeria, his favorite pizza place. Walk to GameStop, walk around there. He talks to the guy that works there because he knows games like the back of his hand. He's really, really smart and stuff like that. And then going to the movie theater. We are the only ones in the whole place with some popcorn, joking and cutting up. And you got to be quiet, having fun. And that's what my son's going to remember, his childhood. And online business did that. It did not do that in restaurants. $15,000, the most money I ever had sitting in the bank. Working 26 years in restaurants. And look at these thousands. I didn't even type in the 2,000. 31,000 in 13 days. $40,000 in 30 days, y'all. I want you to understand, this is life-changing income. And this is before the G2000 even came out. So it could have been a lot more money if you had the $2,000 level over the years. That's for sure. I wish it was there the whole time. But y'all, first time I ever had 50, 60,000 sitting in the bank was because of Exitus Elite. It wasn't Powell Elite Systems. Now, would you say that I had made the money that I made without Powell Elite Systems? I don't know. I don't think so, because it makes me stand out. So me using the tools correctly, and think about it. Even though Exitus Elite is a cash cow, does it make Powell Elite Systems less important? Without a doubt, no. It's just as important, in my opinion, as Exitus Elite. It has been the answer to every business I've done. It's what's made me number one. And the fact that I've learned everything, I put together my strengths, what you're supposed to do, and let these people connect with you in the business you believe in. And then the only thing left to do, y'all, is you got to get yourself positioned. If you're not positioned to make life-changing income, and you're sitting in a life-changing income business, it's not going to change your life. All that's going to happen is you're going to make a $100 commission, and the other $1,900 is going to be an override to someone else. Because I got a 20-to-1 ratio of people coming to G1000 or higher. I don't even remember the last person that came in below G1000, to be honest. That's the kind of business you want. Those are the emails that's going to change your life. Are those ones like this? Let's see here. Essential message. I have no idea. Okay. Let's see. You make money. Here's a $1,000 email right here, y'all. $1,000 emails. Emails like that are the ones that's going to change your life. All right, y'all. I know this is kind of a random thing. I just wanted to do some a little bit of training about. Let me get back up here. Top. It's all pretty. I just want to do a little bit of random training for not just people in Exitus Elite, but in Power Elite systems as well. Maybe get a chance to see what Exitus Elite is and what it can do for you. If you're in Exitus Elite, maybe you hadn't heard what Power Elite systems is about. I'll give you a chance to look at that as well. Frank's new share code has got a lot of excitement and buzz taking place. Frank me and him have known each other for a while. Been number 1, number 2 in the world in a lot of different offers at the same time. Get a lot of respect to Frank. He's from North Carolina as well. He's a Marine. He put together a really good share code. I think the first video is a little long. It's 40 minutes long. I was hoping maybe you wind up cutting that down. But it's doing the job, you know. So I'm getting sales on a regular basis without even really promoting Power Elite systems directly. You know, at the same time, $600 for, you know, Power Elite systems with $8,000 in Exitus Elite kind of lets you know where the money's at. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I continue to do my videos just like I do. If you are interested in either one, y'all, please reach out to me, contact me, tell me you want me to put the first member in for you, get these pages set up for you in Power Elite systems. Even if you don't do Power Elite systems, I've still got these pages for you. That won't be a problem. Be tickled to death to do that for you. I've got almost training, y'all, is literally hidden or is in my videos. You got to read between the lines. What I'm saying is, when you watch a video that I'm doing, understand it is how I'm making money. That video right there. I don't have I'm not paying money to go get leads from somewhere else and sales. This is it. So even if I'm not doing training, I am, because if you watch it and say, what's this cat doing that's working? What's he doing right? You're seeing it in that video, because without that video, I wouldn't be making the money. So sometimes you got to learn to read between the lines, is what I'm trying to say. But I do a lot of videos like this with a lot of training. Y'all have 1,400 videos, over 400 for Exitus Elite alone. There's a lot of hidden nuggets everywhere, and videos that's just dedicated to training just like this one. So I would suggest, if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Put a like there. Make a comment down below. Even tell me if you want me to make another training video in the future, what you'd like to do. Or if you're interested in Power Elite systems or Exitus Elite, the links are down below. And with that being said, y'all, I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the team, and I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.